out for hours. Nothing.
You know, this is no joke. Delia's not pulling any stunt.
No, not with the restaurant about to open. Everything going great. She doesn't need any more attention. She doesn't have to disappear.
I'm scared. Joe tells me that Tizo doesn't know a thing about this, but... I mean, why would that animal track her down?
We were talking after death in a patrol car. All I can say is if chimps and apes can form emotional attachments with human beings and figure out sign language and do what they do in laboratory experiments, who am I to laugh at Roger's theory?
I won't. I can't believe it.
Huh. Oh, why didn't I feel this way when I went to bed?
What, tired?
Oh, sleepy. Tired's not enough. I was tired and awake all night.
Worried, then?
You know, I had that hypnosis session with Adam Cohen yesterday.
Oh. Did you recall your dream?
I remembered the face, not the man. No identity. Adam said to just relax, let it go, and it would come, but I struggled with it all night.
Hey, you want to tell me about the dream? Maybe describe it to me?
Sure, I'm pretty good at that now.
Hey, seriously.
I'm alone. It's foggy. I'm looking for something. Foggy. I see a figure. I try to get to him. But it's hard. It's like moving against the wind, but I finally reach him and I touch him. He turns around, but he has no face. And then he's gone, and then it starts all over again. And there's another figure, and I try to get to him, and this time he turns around, he has a face. But until yesterday, I'd wake up and I couldn't remember it. But then with Adam, I remembered. The face, but I couldn't connect it to anybody. My God. It's him. The guy in the coffee house, it's him.
What, the one in the dream?
They just came together. Yeah, it's the same. I've only seen him once, but that's the face. It's the... I've been dreaming about a two-bit dealer I don't even know.
Wait a second here. This guy in the dream, where did you meet the man in the coffee house? When?
Well, Kim came to New York. She was mugged.
Yeah, you took her under your wing and...
Mary and I. Mary saw him first. He was sitting with the kid who took Kim's wallet. They were sitting together, probably making a drop. Punks. Now, he was older. He was tougher.
Yeah, that was the day you almost caught the muggers, right? Mary was telling me about that.
Yeah. Mary, what is this? What did you see?
Now, wait a minute. You have always thought that this dream was connected to what Mary was trying to tell you before she died. Well, now that you've seen the face, you recognize it. Do you still feel the same way?
More than ever, Siobhan. More than ever.
Well, all right. Who else was there? Who could you ask if they...
Kim. Kim was there. She saw the whole thing. Oh, shit, Ray. She go to school? What? I'll find her.
Jack,
Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, thank you. Thank you.
Wait, I want to go with you.
Yeah? Okay. Good. Kim, hi. Bingo.
What?
Oh, I had to track you down. I thought I'd take longer. You, know Siobhan?
Sure, hi.
Yeah, I saw you on St. Patrick's Day. You know, you should have stayed for the party.
Look, I'm on my way out. I don't know what you're here for.
Look, this will only
but-
take about 5 minutes. I want to talk to you about Mary and that day in the coffee house when you saw that guy.
Okay, sure. Come on in. Why don't you sit right down on the couch? It's much more comfortable than anything else.
Thank you.
I'm sorry if I put you off at first. I was just, had my mind on the appointment. I got plenty of time.
Okay, I can ask you some questions about that day.
Why? Did the police find him? Duke? That's his name.
Questions first, and then I'll explain, okay?
He's just following some leads on Mary, Kim. That's all.
Okay. Shoot.
All right, now, you and Mary and I, we were at the coffee house. We were sitting around talking, having coffee, and then what happened?
We were there a few times. Once we asked the hostess about Duke. And you and Mary were joking about drinking so much coffee.
No, the time where you saw them, you turned around, and then they took off.
Yeah. Well, Mary saw him first. She was facing their table. One was giving her the eye a little bit, and you were teasing her. I didn't turn around at first.
No, I didn't either.
You were talking to me about acting, how I got interested in it. I was telling you some things about my mother. Mary missed what I said because that guy was distracting her. Not Duke, the other one.
What do you look like, the other one?
Can't remember faces. Clothes, yes. Dark jacket, buttons, no zipper, turtleneck, I think. That's weird about me and clothes. I mean, you can ask me what year something was, like a big party I went to. Can't tell you, but I sure remember what I wore.
Well, try to describe him some more. There was a second before they took off, and...
He was okay looking. See, that's why I couldn't do much with the mugshots. I just don't have that quick an
color
idea.
was his hair?
He was wearing a hat. I couldn't see his hair. Brown, maybe?
What kind of hat?
A cap. You know, like taxi drivers and newsboys in old movies wear. A green leather cap.
Man in the green hat.
Right.
Kim, Mary said those words just before she died. Man in the green hat. I didn't understand, but I've been dreaming about the guy that you described for months.
What do you think it means?
We only know that it's very important, and you have been a lot of help. Thank you. Do you remember anything else? Details? Anything?
No. Mary was very nice to me, and I feel awful about her. Maybe if I tell you this, it's going to help. I bought some hash from that hostess at the coffee house, easily. So that probably means they're in that business, too.
Thank you. It could be helpful, and I've already forgotten who told me.
Yeah, me too.
So, what are you going to do now?
I don't know. I think I'll visit that coffee house. You want to come?
Oh, yeah, please.
Bless you for your memory about clothes. If this turns out making any sense, I owe you.
Nah.
Hey, look, can we drop you someplace? You said you had an appointment.
Well, my appointment's in the neighborhood. I'll walk. But keep me posted.
Right.
Good morning. May I come in?
Do I have a choice?
Yes. Shall I call and make an appointment for a better time?
Oh, the insults didn't work, so now we're trying the polite tack, huh?
That's right. Tell me and I'll call up at another time.
Come in, Jillian.
First of all, I would like to apologize for my temper the last couple of times that we talked. I know I was out of order.
Oh, for once, I can only agree.
And secondly, I'm hoping that we can communicate. It means a lot to me. Well, I've amused you. That's a start.
Well, the irony is wonderful. Last week or whenever it was, you burst into my apartment out of the blue. I was tired, wanted to go to sleep, but you wanted a divorce. No, you would not come to my office in the morning. No, you would not avoid a scene, and here you are.
Well, since then, I've realized that Kim must have been with you. If I had been thinking, I would have...
You would have brought a photographer.
Look, if you don't want to talk to me, then tell me that and I'll leave. I just Know that this is important and I don't want to mishandle it again.
I'm listening.
Thank you. I've been ready for this divorce for a long time, and now I have the evidence to get it without your cooperation. Legally, I have won. But Seneca, I don't want to use those photographs in a court.
You think I'm looking forward to that kind of a court battle?
No, I don't.
You know, you called me vindictive. You called me willful. You think that I am not giving you a divorce because I'm trying to punish you.
I don't believe that you could ever be the cause of anybody's suffering. Not mine, and certainly not Kimberly's. And as much as I believe that she's wrong for you, I also know that you care about her deeply. Seneca.
All right.
Yes?
Yes. Go file your divorce. I won't contest.
Well, thank you.
No plan of celebration.
But I believe this is the best way for all of us.
Insofar as it spares Kim pain, but insofar as it frees you to him. Now, it's wrong. Marrying Frank Ryan is a mistake, and it will end up destroying you.
Okay, well, I'm not going to try to change your convictions about it.
Good.
But I will say this much. You're making exactly the same kind of mistake if you marry Kimberly.
Don't elaborate, all right?
Okay, then I wish you a lot of luck
And
with
don't
her.
warn me either.
Okay, I'm just glad that you came to a reasonable solution. And I think I better get while the getting's good.
Jillian, I will never marry Kim. That's just for the record.
Well, maybe you better get that on record with her.
I have, she knows.
Well, either you're wrong or she's a splendid liar.
Meaning what?
Meaning, if our divorce goes smoothly, she fully expects to marry you. She told me so herself.
She told you she expects to marry me?
Words to that effect.
Oh, well, that's another thing, isn't it?
Seneca, she asked me point blank if I had any objections to her marrying you. I said no objections, but some strong opinions, a few which I laid on her.
When was this?
St. Patrick's Day at Ryan's. She came in, she confronted Frank and me. Well, apparently you didn't get the full report.
Yeah, well, suppose you give it to me, your version anyway.
Oh, no, I think not. I am very glad that we settled up. I can't talk about what it means to me, but I think you know. So I'll be in touch, or my lawyer will be. Have a good day.
Jillian, I'd like you to stay a minute. I get the feeling you're trying to get out of here before I change my mind.
No. Maybe, yes.
You know I don't operate like that.
Well, I do get the impression that you want me to stay here so you can ask me questions about what Kim said.
It was Ryan's St. Patrick's Day? I mean, she wouldn't confront you in the middle of a party.
Seneca, we were in the kitchen. Please, will you please ask her?
Well, no, I'm asking you right now. Not that I'm checking up on Kim, but I just want to know how you or whoever else heard it got the wrong idea. Now, sure, Kim has some romantic notions about marrying me, but we made a few stipulations. And one of them was that there were no permanent ties. It lasts as long as it lasts. As long as it's good for her and it's good for me.
Stipulations, experiments, solutions. You're a scientist. What is she? Adolescent. That describes her best. She can't think the way you do. She just can't.
You know, I don't know why this is important to me, but it seems to be. I certainly don't need to win over your approval. But you accused me of exploiting her. You said that when you brought over the pictures. Now, that's what I have to clear up.
Well, clear it up with her, not me.
Kim knows certain things in her bones. And she knows who her friends are. She knows that she cannot have everything she wants, and she knows that I am not going to marry her.
Well, maybe she also knows that you are not the immovable rock that you pretend to be.
That's usually what you accuse me of being.
Seneca, I've seen you with children. With Edmund. Now, that little girl woman has the same kind of determination that her mother has, but she's got twice as much charm. She could put a leash around you, and you wouldn't feel it until it was too late. And she knows what she wants, and she's going to take what she wants. And she was so cool and calculating when she came into Ryan's.
She's exploiting me, huh? Make up your mind, Jillian. On second thought, no, don't. Look, just forget it. I know, I brought it up, I'm sorry. So what's next? A quick flight to the Dominican Republic?
No, I want to go through the New York State Court. It's good and solid legally, and it won't take that long.
What, a year at least?
Well, if you file for cruelty, Frank can push that through, and it'll only take a couple of months.
come back. No, it's okay, Kim. I'm just leaving. Thank you.
Sure.
Hi. Okay, I've had my fix. I'll see you later.
Hey, wait a minute. Aren't you gonna ask me about Jillian, what she wanted?
She wanted a divorce. She always wants a divorce, just like I always want to marry you. Just like someday I'll fly to Never Never Land with Peter Pan and Wendy.
I'm giving her a divorce. Aren't you gonna propose?
Can I?
No.
So what are we gonna do now?
Who knows?
I do.
Man in the green hat was sitting right over there.
Does anything more come back to you now?
No, but it will. And I won't quit until I get all the answers. Where the hell is that hostess?
Waitress said that she'd be back. We can wait.
Yeah. It wasn't some other guy in a green hat. Mary was talking about the one we saw here together. I know that. So at least we're off square one.
I think that we've come a lot farther than square one. I feel like we've gone a mile in the last hour. I'm all cold inside.
Hey, I can take care of this myself. You don't have to stay.
I do. I can't do anything else. I'll be all right. Do you think that the hostess is going to remember you?
Oh, I started to fuss, brought the cops, probably curtailed her hash operation for a while. She'll remember.
Great. She's going to take one look at you and run.
No, I'll be nice. Don't forget nothing about the man in the green hat. Miss. Hi. Remember me? Jack Finelli.
Yeah, sure. How are you?
Good. This is my sister-in-law, Siobhan Novak.
Hi.
Hi.
Can you sit down a second?
Oh, thanks, but if my boss walks in, I'll get killed.
Oh, okay. I'll try to do this real quick. Look, I want to ask you some questions about my wife. You saw her a couple of times last fall. Just a little complicated. Mary. My wife was in a car accident in December.
Yeah, I read about it. I'm very sorry.
Thank you. Any chance, was she in here the day of the accident?
Yeah, not for very long. Quick cup of coffee and then... Why? What's wrong?
Oh, nothing. It just helps.
See, Mary was really busy that day. She was running around, and for some reason it helps us to know where she was, what she was doing, you know, before we got the call.
Well, she was here. It's the first thing I remembered when I heard about the accident on TV that night. Is there anything else?
Well, did you happen to talk to her or anything?
No.
Oh, okay. Thanks a lot. Every little piece that we fit together helps.
It does. Thank you. A quick cup of coffee. She left in a hurry. She saw him. She recognized him. Where'd she go?
She followed him.
Right.
And she couldn't stop to make a call or she would lose him.
Well, if she wanted to call me, I was already on the way to church.
I really don't think my sister missed my wedding on purpose.
She thought that he would lead her to Duke, and then she'd stake out to cops and robbers.
Wait a minute. She's a very sensible girl. She'd be careful. She would understand.
Mary thought that she could do everything. We'd had a fight. She wasn't thinking straight.
There's no use guessing. It's just theories. We need facts.
Yeah. Small-time peddler. Previous convictions. Narcotic squad.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, well, I'll remember the face from my dream forever. If there's a mugshot of him, I'll find it. Schwan?
What does this really mean about Mary?
I don't know. I haven't put it together yet. Right now...
Right now, we need to go to the narcotics squad and say that we need their help.
Buddy thought he had it all until he fell in love with a beautiful widow. Now, will his dark secret tear them apart? Ben Affleck and Gwyneth Paltrow star in the Sunday night movie Bounce. Sunday night at 8 on SoapNet.